Some things. With the right hand, for example, just this very beginning, when you're playing, for example, play me just the chord. basses are buzzing. So here was the problem. So we have to play only this. That's not a problem. But you moved your thumb here, which is okay, to support it. Play only these two. See, that buzzes now. Let's see if we can maybe just do it like this, because those are the only two strings you need. You feel you have to press more? There's more now. You're working this muscle here. Remember I talked yesterday about the bar and exactly this muscle? So you have to work it. You can't wait for it to kind of miraculously happen. If it buzzes, press harder. Practice it for 5 days harder, and it will be there. Do it again. Just that chord. Again. That's it. Now it doesn't buzz. Now it's clean. Now, I want now even better tone in the right hand. What I'm hearing is lots of nails, and I get this kind of sound. Feel that? And I want more. As you do this, you see this angle here that you have? I want the same angle as you come down. See this tone? What happens is you are doing this and you're twisting the angle, the wrist, right? And when you come here, you play with a different angle. So, maybe a little bit more subtle tone, cool. There. There. You hear that tone? That's the tone now. Don't buzz. Lower the arm. This one. That's more beautiful. Feel it? Way more. Play it again. That's it. Next thing. Play. Okay. There, what I'm feeling is that the right hand fingers are moving a lot, and I want them to play less. Now play me this. Which fingers do you use? You use AM. Yeah. Those are slower fingers. Use MI. Look. I want this. Look, the pattern is this. 2 notes, and then the bass on the third. No. Listen very carefully. I want the thumb to play very short, to return. So the thumb, after it plays, what happens in your case, you play and it goes all the way down. With these fingers, they also move a lot. So I want everything staccato. Not the bass on the first, pop, 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 then the bass. That's it. That's it. Good? That's much better. Leave the fingers on the strings now. Okay? Leave them there. No, just leave them there. There's too much tension in your hand. I see it already. Just placing them here. Look what I'm doing. You can feel how am I just resting there, right? There's no dip. There's no tension there. See? It's loose. That's it. Keep it there. Now look at this. Just engage the strings. I don't want you to pluck. I only want you to press a little bit and release. A little bit. That's way too much. Less. This much. That's it. You see that? Again, just that much. Okay? Put this finger on the second string. No, both of them, I and M. Leave them there. I want you only to play the thumb and quickly return with very little energy, not much. Play. Yes. Yeah. Keep playing. Keep playing. That's it. Yeah, you can really feel very differently now about your hand. There's way too much energy involved. What you are playing, you're playing with so much physical effort that that is kind of focused on tension rather than the accurate playing. That's why there are buzzings or that you're not as accurate as it can be. Because lots of the effort, lots of tension, lots of muscular physical effort is focused in, like for example, if I want to shake your hand, let me do something, and I need to do this, instead of focusing only on this, I'm focusing now on my back. And I tense my back, but it has no impact on this. So what I'm trying to do is to sort of unlock the tension and to direct what is necessary just to the fingers. Do it again, with the thumb. That's it. Okay, leave the thumb where it is. Okay, now we will do the same, anchoring the thumb just with these fingers. Pop, 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 on the first string. Without the thumb, let the thumb just anchor it. Do it slower. That's much better. As short notes as possible. Okay. I want to see your hand even better. Again, put all the fingers like this. I only want you to play with the eye finger. There's way too big motion here. It bends here. You feel it? Make it very short. Try to feel like if you want to make, let's say if you want to stabilize the finger, almost that it's rigid and it just moves from here. Just like that. Not bending it much here. In other words, yeah, leave it on the string. Just push the string a little bit. Look at this. You feel that? You will feel that it's going from here. Don't do this. Just push it in. Feel the tension. Only with the eye finger. Only with this one. Feeling it from here. Push, push, and leave it there. Leave it engaged. You feel it? Now release. Do it again. Release. And now play me a short note. Pop. That's it. Once again. Okay, it's going a little bit more outwards. I still want a little bit more in. Look at this, look at my finger. See this movement? If you think from this part, look, when I pluck, it goes in. It doesn't come bounce out. Maybe you're a little bit too deep on the string when you're catching it. Maybe you have to come a little bit more on the tip of your fingertip. Quicker release. Pop. Very short note. A little louder. Good. M finger. M finger is better. Don't get your string too deep down in the fingertip. Closer there, and closer to your nail. That's it. Much better. Good. Now, leave the fingers there. What I don't like is the position now. The thumb is coming into the hand. Remember what we talked yesterday as well? You are bringing the thumb out. That's very good. Again, the same thing with the eye finger. You're not engaging it. Feel like you put the pressure in it a little bit. Okay? Engage the string. And then just release and come back. So I don't want you to start everything from like without any tension and you go like pop. I want you to engage the string a little bit, put the pressure, keep it there, and then just focus on how quickly you will return. Engage the string, and then pop. No. Again, you're doing this. You're plucking from a neutral position. You have no tension. What I want is I want you to engage the string. I want you to apply the tension a little bit in it. Yes. Move the thumb out. Okay? That's it. Leave it there. Look. Engage and leave it there. And then look at this, what happens. I just focus now and release it. That's it. That's it. Stabilize this part. Quicker. Pop, pop, pop. You're hitting the other string. You're working quite a bit from here. You feel that? How this part of the finger collapses. I don't only this. Give me your hand. Press against my finger. Press, 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 press. Yeah. This is what I want to happen, see? See? Your press, don't do anything. No, no, just press. Let's keep it like this. You're not thinking about this portion of the finger at all. You feel this engagement all the way with your arm, all the way from the elbow. See how it moves your whole arm? And look what happens. Is you're letting this slide until it triggers the string. Do it by yourself. Physically, see? So you are not using this. Do the same again. That's it. Do the same on the string. Remember what we just did and how it will slide off and bend it too much there. Better. Better. And the tone is already better. Much better. Quick now. Pop. Think of engaging the string from all the way from your elbow. Yes. M. You feel it's a shallow tone. Remember engaging the string? Yes. You feel that? You have to find an angle for that nail. No, not a resto. Okay, A finger. A finger is better. Because it's maybe on the first string. Try M finger on the first string. Don't hit the second. Yeah, let me see your nails. They are hooking. They're a little bit too long for you, for your shape of the fingertip. Okay. Let me do it. I'm going to show you.
When I bleed him on the first time, my right hand, do the position should be like this?
No, position is like that. The only thing what I'm doing is I'm pushing your thumb a little bit this way. Because your thumb, you have a sort of, I think it's a short thumb, right? Mine comes almost all the way to that. It's a little bit short. So that's why it has a tendency to sort of come in here. But you must, as I said yesterday, you must keep it outside. Group and finger, actually, let me just take off this edge. There are lots of things that need to be taken care of, as I outlined yesterday about technique. You know, align the fingers, put everything into place, and get rid of that tension. Use the proper muscles. It's okay. This here, I don't like this edge here. Okay. Pen finger on. Now it's not hooking there. A finger. Let's do it quickly. Pop. Because right now you're moving all the way into the hand. Very big movement. I don't want to do that. I want to do the opposite. I want the finger to be, you engage the string and it's a trigger that comes back quickly. M. Yeah. I. Okay. Now play me I am. Ta ta tam ta ta tam ta ta. Try to feel from here, not that they go into the hand too much. Shorter notes. Less upward in the hand, more relaxed. Leave the thumb on the fourth string. Okay, and when I say relax, relax. Just don't leave now the position. Just leave it there. Play me I am. Faster, pop, pop, pop. Okay, and I want you to do this. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. Faster. Try not to play staccato now. Just let them open. Relax the hand. Keep playing, don't stop. Keep playing, don't stop. Give me your left hand. You see how this relaxed? Think of this feeling and make it the same happen on the right hand. This is it. This is it. That's relaxed. And now with the counter. No, you're missing one on the top. The tension comes in, the hand starts doing this. Listen, faster, faster. Thinking of a very loose the hand. That's why I take this one and I show you how this one is loose. And you feel it, and the same feeling just goes up to the right hand. Now play this. Now we can do this. Don't buzz. This means this has to separate a little more effort here, and more effort in this very fingertip so it doesn't buzz. You press and you release. No, keep it there.
Actually, I was trying to like put the rest on the bass string right after I play.
Like that. Yeah, fine. But then you have to be precise with how quickly you start releasing, you play, and you start releasing too soon, and you get the buzz. You get that? You understand? Let's say that the pressure required for playing is pressure 4. And you want from 4 to 0. What happens is you go 4, 3, 2, and that's why I got that because you press and release very quickly, and it stays buzzy. Keep it, and now play quickly. Yeah, just do this for me. Play the chord. That's clean. Now release quickly. Yeah, yeah. And then go on. Now it's clean. Go on. Much better. Much better. You feel it? Much better. So there's less tension now. The other thing what I would suggest you, do not play these 60 notes ta-ta-tam with AM. Because they are slower fingers. Change it into I. Okay? Let's go on. I want this phrase. That's the end. And make it legato. So when you play this, you know what? You don't have to move because you play this. Because you're playing the open string, so play. open first three strings. Yeah, and you make a nice legato there. And then you can move. Yeah, just play me this. And this place we'll worry about next one. So play this C on the 6th string. And then go on. What is this? Yes. Ah, difficult chord, isn't it? Huh?
Extension,
Watch which notes you have to play. No, wrong. This is E flat. That's it. Show me the chord only. This again. Now you're keeping the bar. Do you need this?
no.
Not at this instance. You can play the chord and then you only need F here, right? Then you can bring in. You understand? So you make a hinge bar. You play this, then you, as you need the following run, you put a full bar. Yes. Go on. Watch out. Always, the end is the first note of the measure. So treat it as such. Listen. And then this is the phrase. This is the modern da 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 dee da dee dam da dee dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee dam. It's always on the upbeat. That's it. Go on. What? As you play this, da 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 dee, play me this. Sorry. Play me like that. Now I'm gonna ask you to think of how much energy, how much physical energy you're putting in playing this. Because when you're playing a rest stroke, I feel like you're really thinking, and it's like a big movement. Yeah. Play again. No, it's not B, it's E. Again. Yeah, and another thing is now you're playing three notes, da da da, with a very nice full rest stroke, and then the next melodic note, F pa pa dee dam, comes within the chord, and it has a very thin tone because you're fretting it with IMA, and A is thin, so you have da dee dee, and that's the same melodic feel. Can you play with PIM? Yeah. Still thin. Maybe only the chord. Play PIM, but engage more deeper with the M. A little bit more flash, a little bit more maybe on the side. That's it. Now it's more similar. On. I think that thing Let me see something. And you have to play this chord here. That's why I'm trying to. Oh, it's this, right? If you play this. Otherwise, what do you have? What are you playing? To shift. No, maybe this. All with a four. Fine, go on. Sounds much better. Your slurs are way too quick. The chord that you played before that. Yeah, and then mute the bass. Put your thumb back on the A. Play that again. Yeah. These are too fast. Play me this. No. Listen very carefully. What I want is from this note. I don't want from this note. I want from A. And listen rhythmically. I want you to play the B later. I want the dotted rhythm. I'll tell you something about the left hand. First of all, don't lift the first finger because you have to come back to it. So don't lift it. Play me this, ta-di-da, only this, ta-di-da, only this, ta-di-da. Then you lift it. No, don't go any further. Just play me this. first. Now play this. That's it. When you get this finger, lift second, lift first. That's it, right? Clear? Now play this. No. This. Something is wrong with the left hand there. You remember what I said yesterday, and I emphasized so much. Put a finger on there. Alignment, put it on the second string. Curved fingers. Now play me ta-da, only this. That's where I want you. Put the first finger down. Just leave it down. Now, what happens when you lift this one? It goes so far away. I mentioned that yesterday also. What happens when we lift? It has to stay there, not being yanked far away. And it's moved. Play with this. 1-3. No, it's 1-8-B. Do it very slowly. Make sure that your pinky doesn't get away. Feel it? As you go down, that's it. Because it has to go from G to D sharp here, and it's very close. And what you do, instead of making it like, it's like saying, you know what, from here go to there. And you know what you do? You go like, all the way around. We don't need that. So it's very close. Practice just this. Ta-da-dee-da-da. Feel this part of the hand as you lift. That's it. Now you did not yank it away. That's it. Play me the whole round. Ta-da-dee-dee-da-da. Perfect. Play me from the chord slowly. Do that again. Now, you play the chord and there was like a big gesture there. I don't want that. Nothing. I don't want that. I don't want the right arm to move. And then, get ready for... There we are. In the tempo now. Do it again. Watch out, you don't have the E in the bass, no 6th string. No. That chord, again, buzzing. No, it's not good. No buzzing. What did I say about the right hand? Don't turn the wrist, lower the arm. That's better tone. That's it. That's it. Very good. Much better. So now, listen. What I would suggest, I showed you these videos yesterday, right? It will be up and running soon. You have to take your technique apart a little bit and go to these basics. Because I show you the things and I try to mold your fingers and it starts working better. Especially with the left hand, it was easier to work with than with the right one today. That doesn't mean that the changes are not possible. There are lots of things, there are lots of little, as I mentioned before, also those little exercises that will help you sort of change and streamline your technique to put it on the good principles from which to work. Right now, there are lots of things that are sort of loose. If you put more difficult pieces on top of it, it will become more and more difficult. Understand? You see that there's lots of tension that you can very quickly dissolve, very, very quickly. But you have to be very, very sort of attentive to it and try to do it like that. Okay? Stop now. Okay. Thank you.